Food and life is one and the same. This is the core powerful cognition. Core truth, powerful cognition. Food and life is one and the same. Annam brahmeti. Now, apply this truth in multiple levels. Listen very clearly. Food and sex is not your private business. Because what kind of a food you eat, that kind of a society you encourage around you. If we all eat vegetarian food, we encourage vegetarian society around us. If we all eat meat, we encourage killers, violent people around us. We encourage violence-based industry to be built around us. Understand? Same way sex. It is nothing to do with just between two private individuals. Be very clear. Because at one time, anyone feels exploited or deprived or frustrated or disturbed. Any incompletion, they try to get solution. Just the whatever they think is their right, they try to get it from society. Others need to be involved. Please understand. Same way. The moment you give birth, the child becomes the responsibility of society. Food and sex is not private affair. We are responsible in multi-level about what we eat, how we live, what is our policies and strategies about procuring food, storing, consuming. Please understand. In multi-level, we need to apply this truth. Annam brahmam, annam brahmeti. Listen, food is life. Brahman should be understood here as Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. All the three put together is Brahman. The individual self and your society, your world, and God. All the three changes its experience for you based on the food you consume. Listen.
Ayurveda very clearly describes Haritaki is much more than your mother. Haritaki will do more good to you than your mother. There is no herb praised so much like Haritaki. Haritaki will always keep you very clean. Not only that, see, with this yoga initiation, what I am doing, I am opening the Kundalini channel in you such a way, even if you have some toxic thought currents developed, it will be immediately converted into physical matter and leave your system. I am not allowing the psychological sediments that, like a layer it forms, not deposit. I am not letting the psychological pattern get deposited in your system. Your brain will be so alive and active, it will get converted into physical matter. So it leaves through your motion. For that, Haritaki will help a lot. See, each worry becomes a small bubble of ulcer in your intestine. So I am not allowing that psychological pattern like a sediment to settle in your system. I'll convert all of them into physical matter. So it just goes out of your system. This way your brain will be permanently holding the Kundalini up and not allowing the toxic mental setup. And if you have Haritaki every day, it will not settle down even in the physical level. Even physically, it will just be cleansed and kicked out.
A practicing Hindu has to be vegetarian. You cannot say no to the existence of animals. Listen. People come up with the argument, oh, plants also have pain, plants also have life. When you can eat them, why not animals? Listen. Plants have not developed the muscle memory to store the pain in them. So they do not existentially feel the pain. They do feel some kind of a alternation happening in them, but do not feel the pain. Pain as one of the important quality. Getting stored and ability to replay itself is one of the important quality of the pain, which does not exist in plants. Please understand. Getting stored and ability to replay itself is one of the important DNA qualities of pain. Plants don't have that. That is why eating plants, agricultural products are allowed. I can give you tons of examples. Naturally, human body is created for vegetarian lifestyle. And I am also warning the whole world. Within next 15 years, you will be able to support the whole population with food only if you decide to turn vegetarian. Because 30 pounds of food is necessary to make 1 pound flesh. Understand, 30 pounds of agricultural food which can be directly consumed by us is necessary to produce 1 pound flesh. So vegetarianism, vegetarian lifestyle is the most affordable. I tell you, just by being vegetarian, you are doing annadana, giving food for thousands of people. Whenever you consume a vegetarian meal, you are already giving meal to 29 people. Because You are not taking away 30% food into one meal. Understand? If you are consuming vegetarian food, already you are serving food for 29 people. So understand, every time you put your hand on the vegetarian food, remember 29 more people are blessing you for letting them have food. All practicing Hindus have to be vegetarian because saying no to life is most dangerous. You don't have the right to say no to life. Actually, plants are also life, no doubt, but they have not developed a biomemory where the pain is stored and gets inside your system and creates pain. No. So if you consume them, if you consume plants, vegetables, there is no pain going inside your system along with it. There is no biomemory going inside. Pure energy, food, only that goes inside. But with an animal, the muscles have a capacity to store muscle memory and biomemory. So when the animals are killed, they leave a tremendous pain, suffering. They are not going to say, let the whole world be blissful and die. No. They leave so much of suffering and die that gets recorded in that muscle memory and biomemory. When you eat that, you will fall into depression for a small reason. Your husband late from the office for 5 minutes is enough to make him as a late husband. Understand? No. For a very small reason, you fall into depression because your biomemory is prone to depression. Understand, when you are eating the dead animal's flesh, you are also eating the muscle memory, biomemory recorded in it. That becomes part of you. You become prone to that pain. You become prone to that pain. That's the reason I request you to be a vegetarian. Please understand. Even if you are a seeker, without vegetarian lifestyle, you will not achieve anything. Vegetarian life is a basic need. Not only vegetarian lifestyle, not eating anything grown out of chemicals, pesticides and fertilizers. Chemicals, pesticides and fertilizers. Try to become more and more organic because chemicals create a toxic mental setup in your system. I am giving you the straight conclusions. Try to become more and more natural, organic consumer. It is good for your seeking, good for your mental balance, good for you. Overall, it is good for your enlightenment and manifesting all these powers. When you take the vegetarian food, you also awaken your biomemory to be directly producing the food and energy from the space directly, just like plants and trees. See, plants and trees carries a quality or intelligence. They produce their energy directly from the sun and ether, from air. They directly produce life energy from the sun, air and earth and water. When you are regularly eating only vegetarian food consciously, your biomemory, your bioenergy also can awaken the same quality. Please understand, if you can take a little support from the conscious source like meditation or little yoga, you can see very clearly that possibility in your biomemory is awakened. I have seen in my own life hundreds of yogis, my followers, disciples, start living without even having regular eating habit. They eat once in a while. When I say once in a while, maybe once in a week. There are some who eat only once in a month. That also they take just little juice or little water. With that they are able to live. It is possible if you eat vegetarian food and awaken the same biomemory, awaken the same bioenergy which plants carry. We have a program helping people to go beyond the need for food, awakening their biomemory and bioenergy. We call it Nirahara Samyama in Sanskrit, living beyond food, breaking your food patterns, which is active visualization meditations, breathing process to awaken your consciousness. Through this method, which I have initiated thousands worldwide, we have proved scientifically that without food, in the beginning we request them to have vegetarian diet, then after that we reduce even that very systematically. In this research we have seen very stable weight loss, and in 90% of the people the cholesterol drastically reduces to the healthy level. Increase in vitamin B1 and B2 and B12 levels in 92% of the participants. Increase in vitamin D in 100% participants. 70% gain in hemoglobin level. 85% decrease in urea level. Please understand, whatever I am speaking is the data from the scientific study and the survey we have conducted. These medical miracles like recovery from serious life-threatening illnesses like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, high cholesterol, chronic fatigue, low thyroid and depression, all this is recorded medically. When you start practicing this vegetarian lifestyle and moving to the next step, going even beyond food. It may look very funny, but very simple. Every day, have these 6 items in your every meal. Little turmeric, little pepper, little neem, little haritaki, little lemon, little tamarind. Understand? As much as you enjoy these 6 items, I'll repeat. Little turmeric, little tamarind, little neem, little haritaki. These 6 items, understand? It may look very funny. These 6 items helps you to detoxify your mental thought currents. Please understand, most of your problems are physical, not mental. Even your mental thought currents can be cleansed, flushed out by the right organic food. It may look very funny. You may think, oh, mental problems can be solved only by the mental exercises. Only physical problems can be solved by the physical food. No. Mental problems can be solved by the physical food. These 6 added in every meal as much as possible. Add these 6 to your food. Keep your food vegetarian. And add these 6 to your food. I tell you, the amount of healing, detoxification of your mental patterns will happen to you, you cannot imagine. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, successfully we are ending the Nirahara Samyama level 3. After a very long time, I am also completing. We are ending the Nirahara Samyama level 3. But immediately I am starting the Samyama. Formally, I will take little bit of Venkateshwara's Prasadam, like a sign of completing the Nirahara Samyama level 3. And today I will give you all, whoever is completing Nirahara Samyama level 3, all of them, little bit of Venkateshwara's Prasadam. All of you guys can complete the Nirahara Samyama level 3 and start eating. But I am going to continue the Samyama from today. And I am also planning to work on my body within next 6 months. I feel I can taper down even this juice which I am taking, liquid, even that I will taper down and become a complete Nirahari without even water or any liquid. Just to give a statement about the yogic powers, not to be pride of or egoistic about me. What is there? There is nothing. Even if I eat, nothing. If I don't eat, also nothing. Just to give inspiration to all you guys about the yogic powers, and just to tell you guys that it's possible. Still it is possible. We have not lost the science. The science is available. Whether you are available or not is the only question. But the science is still available to the world. Every incarnation proves all yogic and spiritual sciences are still alive and available. When I land on the planet Earth, the first statement I make is, hey, still I am alive and available. All the yogic sciences and spiritual sciences, inner sciences are available and alive. Now only you have to decide whether you are alive or not, whether you are available to it or not. So I have one more good news. From yesterday, I made myself available on Facebook also. I was only available in Twitter earlier. Yesterday I started putting my messages in Facebook. Sri nithyananda.swami, that's the ID. Sri nithyananda.swami. From today, morning satsang will be called as Nitya Satsang. And this means we will have satsang every day without missing even a single day. Till now, 118 requests for brahmacharya has come, brahmacharya kriya. Still more continuously calls and emails are coming. So because of that, I am postponing the brahmacharya kriya for 1 or 2 days. And I also need to end the satsang little early for next 3-4 days because of Malaysia NSP and Tiruvannamalai NSP. So after the Malaysia and Tiruvannamalai NSP, I'll share the brahmacharya kriya with you all because I have to sit and teach the whole 1.5 hours. And I wanted all the people who are going to practice this on 2-way. Let us start today's satsang. In Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga, 16th verse.
नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चातिस्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन
नातस्तु योगोस्ति न चैकान्तमनस्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन. In every respect, O Arjuna, neither the one who eats too much or the one who refrains from eating, and neither the one who is sleepy nor the one who is sleepless reach the state of intense action and perfection. See the sutra exactly on the day when we are completing the Nirahara Samyama. It's almost like a timing is so perfect with Krishna. That is why I say, you can never call these great masters in past tense. See, it's exactly telling, today, for ordinary human beings, neither eating too much nor eating nothing, neither sleeping too much nor non-sleeping, both extremes are not right. Please understand, when I say Nirahara, it's not that I make you completely without eating. I make your body receive the energy directly from the ether. So it is totally different. When you become complete Nirahari, the state you achieve is totally different from what Bhagavan calls here. So in 6 months, I am also going to completely stop eating. I am slowly tapering down. But that does not mean I am doing something against what Bhagavan is saying. No. Bhagavan is giving a certain example because there are some people stop eating, stop sleeping out of their ego and to get attention from others. My Niraharis don't even remember. They just live. My Niraharis are not depriving themselves for ego or any other reason. It is just simple. They feel it is not necessary. Bhagavan is teaching here middle path for seekers. Don't do overeating as a bogey. Don't completely stop eating. You will become rogi. If you are in the middle path, you will become yogi. For my Niraharis, I teach you special science. So it is special powers expressing through you. That is why you are able to manage without eating solid food. You are totally different. I really want in next 1 year, Biddi and Thiruvannamalai, these two campuses should be the place where only gods live, means no food. I want to train the yogis who live like gods. We don't eat. We just take Swamiji's Charanamrita and Belpatra. That is what is described as a food in Kailash. The Shivaganas don't eat. They just take the Charanamrita and Belpatra, the bel leaf from Mahadeva's head and Charanamrita from Mahadeva's feet. Ganga which comes and washes Mahadeva's feet, and the Belpatra she brings and offers to Mahadeva. That's it. Not by force, but by the power of yogic tradition. It is possible. It is possible. And we cook food only to offer to deities and to offer to devotees. Bhagavan and Bhaktas receive food. We don't eat anything. And I really feel at least these two centers, we should make it the center of Niraharis, where people live beyond the need for any solid food. And I am also doing a lot of studies just through liquid juice, making people stable first, then slowly fading that also away, so people are able to manage. O Arjuna, neither the one who eats too much nor the one who refrains from eating, and neither the one who is sleepy nor the one who is sleepless reaches the state of yoga. So what is the path? Madhyapanta, middle path. Eat only what is required to the body. Sleep only what is required, how much is required. Our yogis don't eat, our Niraharis don't eat because they don't need. Not that they want and they try to restrict themselves. No. They don't need. Whether you eat too much or you eat nothing, you become sick. Be in the middle path to be a yogi. Same way, Be in the middle path in everything. That's the only way you become yogi.
We have an email from an Inner Awakening graduate, Vijay Sagar from Virginia. She is writing, Dear Swamiji, a lot has been going on in my life in the past 8 months, and when I look back, I am amazed at how things were handled. There were multiple issues or situations swirling around constantly at any given time, but I always felt like I was in the eye of the storm, calm, cool, and collected, always knowing that things will work out. My subconscious kept reminding me that everything that happens is Mangalatva. Things fell in place beautifully and life is blissful. Pre-inner awakening, that is before inner awakening, I would have been a basket case trying to control the situation. Now, I just let it be and eagerly wait to see the outcome, which never ceases to amaze me. Life is indeed beautiful, and this would have never been possible without Swamiji and inner awakening. Pranams to Swamiji.
Vijay Sagar, first thing I want to tell you is, I saw really the consciousness of Andal flowering in you. Please understand, when you feel love for the life, love for the God will happen in you. God is nothing but life. Whether you love life or God, it is one and the same. But if you are in love with God, you cannot hate life. If you are in love with life, you cannot hate God. I tell you, I saw very clearly the consciousness of Andal flowering in you. I know you are in love with life and God. Let it grow, grow, grow and flower in you as a complete enlightenment. Blessings.
The next question is on Brahmacharyam from a devotee in France. He is asking, Pranam beloved Swamiji, what is Swamiji's position on Osho's vision of Brahmacharyam and Sannyas? In Western countries, where exposure to sexuality starts early in life, much before marriage, is Brahmacharyam possible?
I tell you, if there is no exposure, out of ignorance, Brahmacharyam is possible. If there is too much exposure, out of frustration, Brahmacharyam is possible. In the Eastern countries, due to less exposure, ignorance can help Brahmacharya. In the Western countries, early exposure means frustration can lead to Brahmacharya. So understand, it is possible. It is possible. I don't want to comment on Osho's vision of Brahmacharyam and Sannyas because he never explored this path. He never worked in this path. He never led his disciples in this path. So, because he never chose this path, I don't want to comment on his vision. Next.
The next question is regarding Nirahara Samyama from Shanti Devi, Croatia. She is asking, beloved Swamiji, Shanti Devi has finished the Nirahara Samyama successfully in the first group in June-July. She is also registered for these Nirahara Samyama and Inner Awakening in December 2012. Can Shanti Devi repeat the first Samyama, maybe as refreshing bio-memory, sometime in October, before coming for the December D Samyama?
Yes, you can. These 3 levels of Nirahara Samyama, you can do it as many times as you want, no problem. You can go on, go on, go on. It will only encourage and help your bio-memory to experience and prepare yourself better for this Samyama. You can go on be doing these 3 level Samyamas as many times as you want, as you can. Continue, nothing wrong.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment. He is the 293rd pontiff of the world's most ancient Hindu organization, Madurai Adinam.
Nithyanandaya swagatam Anandanubhavaswadam Sarvaroga nivarakam Vande papa vinashaktam Nithyanandaya swagatam Nityamuktam nirvikalpam Dhyanaloka pradipakam Vande shantamayam bandham Nithyanandaya swagatam Anandagandha sancharam Sarvopadhi vinirmuktam Vande jnanalayam natham Nithyanandaya swagatam.
All right. Let's enter into the next segment of the morning satsang, Nirahara Samyama. Let us get into the Samyama. And I also wanted to tell you, not even one person dropped from the second phase of Samyama. Everybody who are initiated are continuing. I have not received a single email that they dropped the Samyama or they started eating. Please sit straight. Visualize you are a huge body, 20 feet by 20 feet. Feel you are eating. Large quantity of food, the food you like, without any restriction. Not just eating, grabbing, filling your stomach, filling your whole body. Visualize you eating large quantity of food. Let your biomemory rediscover the ability to create energy and prana directly from ether. Eat, eat, eat till your body feels full. Till your body feels it can't eat anymore. Till you feel it is too much.
काशीपुराधीश्वरी श्री नित्येश्वरी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी कैलासाचलकन्दरालयकरी श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी कैलासाचलकन्दरालयकरी श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी कौमारी निगमार्थगोचरकरी ओंकारबीजाक्षरी कौमारी निगमार्थगोचरकरी ओंकारबीजाक्षरी मोक्षद्वारकवाटपाटनकरी काशीपुराधीश्वरी मोक्षद्वारकवाटपाटनकरी काशीपुराधीश्वरी भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बनकरी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बनकरी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी कारणी पूरणी तारणी रंजनी आनंदिनी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी माता श्री नित्येश्वरी दृश्यादृश्य विभूतिवाहनकरी ब्रह्मांड भाण्डोदरी लीलानाटक सूत्र खेलन धमडमडमरु भजे शंकर गण गण गण्डा भजे भोलेनाथ शंभो शंकर नित्यानंद शंभो शंकरा शिव शंकरा नित्य शंकरा 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 शंभो शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शिव शंभो महादेवा 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 शंकरा नित्य शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शंभो शंकरा नित्य शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शंभो शंकरा शिव शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शंभो शंकरा नित्य शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शंभो शंकरा नित्य शंकरा शिव शंभो महादेवा 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 नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो 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 हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो हर हर भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा 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 शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा शिव शङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो शङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा नित्यशङ्करा शम्भो डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे डम डम डमर बजे शङ्कर गण गण घण्टा बजे भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो भोलेनाथ शम्भो शङ्कर नित्यानन्द शम्भो
I bless you all, let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you. नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus, de facto Kailasians, all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Yajamans, manifestors, Sarvavarityagis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotari Danidar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, E-Gurukul students, Kailasas, NHU students, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham, season 16 participants. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Be in oneness. Radiate oneness. Even when you feel there is multiple entities playing in your life. Listen carefully. In your dream state, even when you feel there are multiple entities, independent individual beings playing in your dream, there is nobody other than you who is giving life to all those independent entities. In your dream, even though you feel and strongly believe and cognize there are multiple individual entities and beings playing in your dream, there is no multiple individual entities other than you who is giving life to all of them and playing your dream. Same way, in your waking state also, when you feel there are multiple entities, beings, even when you cognize there are multiple entities and beings playing in your life, be very clear, there is only you who is giving life to all of them and playing your dream. Understand? In your dream state, there will be one moment you will feel you are only playing all those roles and you will try to change the other person's role. The moment you try to change the other person's role with the understanding it is you who is playing that role also, you will come to that oneness and wake up from your dream. Same way, in this waking state, if you understand, cognize, it is you who is doing this whole psychodrama of multiple people, multiple beings, with everything. You will naturally use the power of oneness, Shakti of oneness, to change things, people, happening as multiple beings and individuals as you want. In that manifestation, effort to manifest, you will wake up to Turiya state. In your dream, nobody else is playing many beings and individuals, even though you perceive many beings and individuals. This cognition is knowledge, jnana. You try to make all of them do as you want with this jnana, is Shakti. When you try to do that, you wake up from the dream to the higher state, that is Buddhi. Same game happens in waking state. In this waking state, even though there are multiple peoples, beings cognized by you, in reality there is no multiple beings and people in your life. It is only you who is manifesting as multiple people and beings playing this game. If you understand this whole psychodrama, that will awaken jnana in you. This cognition, even though you cognize, you think there are multiple people playing in your life, it is only you who is giving life to all. This cognition is jnana. With this cognition, when you try to bend others' role in your life as you want, that is called Shakti. Play this. It's very easy. When that Shakti starts manifesting, you wake up and realize the Turiya state. That is called Buddhi. In dream state, what happens? In waking state, what happens? In Turiya state, what happens? I'll describe step by step. Listen. In dream state, you see Swapna Sariris, multiple beings with a Swapna Sarira, dream body, which is your own manifestation. Even though no one else can enter into your dream, you make all of them and play the game. Realizing you are Swapna Karta, your Swapna's Karta is you. That makes you a jnani in your dream. When you decide to use this knowledge and play others' roles as you want, it makes you as Shaktivanta, Shaktiman in your dream. When you wake up, always when you try to bend others' role in your dream, you wake up from the dream. That makes you Buddhiman of your dream. Same thing in the waking state. Here you see people with Sarira, Stula Sarira. In the dream, you see people with Swapna Sarira, dreams body. In the waking state, you see people with Stula Sarira, physical body. Even though you cognize there are many people playing in your dream, please be very clear. There is only you who is giving life to all of them and playing your waking state, Jakrat state, with many physical bodies, Stula Sarira. When you get this knowledge, you are a jnani in waking state. When you start using this knowledge and bend people in your life as you want, you become Shaktiman in the waking state. When you wake up from this waking state to Turiya, you become Buddhiman of this state. Next, listen. Next. You may be wondering why I was smiling that wide. Some people who are sitting with me and listening to satsang physically realized, and without their knowledge they made a sound, wow. So that is why. Even people who are sitting with me are now only waking up. So, the next, in Turiya state also, you play the game of you, multiple beings. Those beings are with Divya Sarira. Those beings are only Mantreshwara, Vidyeshwara, Lokeshwara, Astreshwaras. When you get the knowledge in your Turiya, in Turiya state also, it is you who become many, and playing this game, you become Jnani in Turiya state. When you start bending Mantreshwara, Vidyeshwara, Astreshwaras, Lokeshwaras as you want, you become Shaktiman in Turiya state. When you wake up from Turiya and reach Turiyadita and manifest Turiyadita, you become Buddhiman of Turiya and Turiyadita. You become Paramashiva. Listen to this step by step. Listen to this satsang 2-3 times so you can understand. In dream state, how you play the drama. In waking state, how you play the drama. In Turiya state, how you play the drama. And how you manifest Turiyadita, Paramashivatva. Arunagiri Yogeshwara has given me a very sacred secret about biochemistry of Turiyadita. Listen. Rasavada, alchemistry science mapped to your body is biochemistry science. Biochemistry of Paramashivatva. I'll repeat these words in Tamil because I heard it in Tamil from him. Kabam uyir kabadappa kolayarukka uyir kolayarum. It means the Kaba energy, Kava component of the Vada, Pitta, Kapha doshas. In Ayurveda, there are 3 doshas, Vada, Pitta, Kapha. The Kapha dosha, it's an energy also, if you know how to use it. This Kapha dosha will destroy the life energy. There is one more word he used, Kolai. Kolai, that word has 2 meanings. One, mucus. Another one, coveredness. He said, the mucus in you will make your consciousness covered. When you become covered, you start thinking there are multiple people in your life and there are multiple people paying in your life, and you start continuously blaming others. Understand? Blaming others is the quality of the covered. Even if others are attacking you, if it is reality, even if it is fact, taking responsibility and solving the problem is courage. Whether others are attacking you is your imagination or fact or reality, taking responsibility for it and solving is the quality of courageous being. Blaming others, cognizing others, putting the responsibility on others is cowardness. In Tamil, there is one word, Kolai. that word has two meanings. One mucus, another one coveredness. My guru told me, Kozhai uyirkozhayappa. Kozhai uyirkozhayakkum. It means, I'll give you the gist of what he transmitted to me, what he blessed me. As the biochemistry of science of waking up to Turyatita. If you practice this science for 1 month, 2 paksha, we can make the samyama Turyatita samyama. For 2 paksha, do this alchemy. Avoid all food related to kapha and mucus in your body. Mucus free food. Understand clearly. All the coveredness of your willpower. See, your willpower experiences coveredness in 3 levels. 1, not feeling powerful to manifest what you want. 2, not thinking through, planning or acting. 3, strongly feeling your opposite powers, opponents, other than you are extremely powerful. It may be persons, situations, places. All of them are extremely powerful. They may overpower you. The intense fear. All these are definitions of coveredness of will. When your will collapses into coveredness, these are all the experiences you manifest. I tell you, too simple. Change your biochemistry, the whole problem will be solved. I have seen when I applied my Guru's words in my life, I have seen this in my life. Whenever my disciples obeyed me and used these methods and techniques, I have seen them going through amazing transformation. Just 2 paksha means either Amavasya to Paurnami or Paurnami to Amavasya. You see, actually, Amavasya to Paurnami, Paurnami to Amavasya. Each is 1 paksha. Amavasya to Paurnami is 1 paksha. Paurnami to Amavasya is 1 paksha. Have 2 paksha. 1 Krishna paksha, 1 Amara paksha. 1 Sukla paksha, 1 Krishna paksha. Sukla paksha is growing. Krishna paksha is coming down. So 2 paksha. It will be almost like a 31 days, roughly. Sometimes it will be 30, sometimes it will be even 32. 2 paksha. You can make it like a Paurnami to Paurnami or Amavasya to Amavasya. Take this up. Eat only fruits, vegetables, spinach. Kirayum, Kaigariyum, Palamum, Mathiram. I am repeating those Tamil words. Please understand. See, whenever I speak about the Shastras, I try to repeat the original Sanskrit words to keep it alive and put it on record. Whenever I speak about my experience with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, I am repeating all those Tamil words I heard directly from him. so that it is on record forever. Spinach, fruits, vegetables, nothing else. Don't come and ask me, can I drink milk, Swamiji? Paal dial kudiya. Paal matte edukku. Don't try to ask me, oh, can I just add a little milk, Swamiji? Little ghee, Swamiji. Don't try to ask me. I will see, my strength is, I will simply listen whatever my Guru says. My weakness is, I will not listen to anybody else. And that is not my weakness. Actually, I feel that is also my strength. Others feel it is my weakness that I don't listen to any one of them. But for me, that is also my strength only. I will listen only to my Guru. I will never question my Guru. And I will never ask for exemption from my Guru. I will never try to cut corners with my Guru walk. Sometimes stupidly I tried and suffered for it for quite a long time. Anyhow, learn the lesson. Just only these three. No grain, no animal products like a milk or honey, nothing else. Just these three. Fruits. All fruits okay. All vegetables okay. All spinach okay. 1 month, just this diet. Listen carefully. Mucus is not something which affects only the activity, functionality of your lungs. It goes and settles even in other vital organs and starts making the fat accumulation, inflammation. For fatty liver, mucus is the first reason. Fat, you see, inflammation in your liver and fatty liver, mucus is the first reason. Then fat gets built. That's secondary. Whatever I am talking is not only I heard from my Guru and practiced in my life. Many of my disciples also practiced in their life. Highly benefited. Every truth I am uttering is verified with the principles of Ayurveda and Paramashiva's teachings about food, medicine, and the great Siddha tradition I inherited from my gurus. So listen. Being true to all of them, I am revealing these signs to all of you. As I said many times earlier satsang, I want to repeat now. I love you. I want you happy, healthy, blissful, enlightened. That is why I am revealing all these truths to all of you as it is. See, when I say eat only fruits, vegetables and spinach for 1 month, I know how much sacrifice you need to do. You have to give up your stupid pea pizza. vanilla ice cream. So many things you have to give up, I know. And let me be very honest, I really don't like to torture you or make you do sacrifices without a real reason. If I am asking you, to go on this diet, mucus-free diet, for 1 month, I really guarantee you, you will wake up from dream state to the waking state and waking state to Turiya state. From Turiya state to Turiya Atita can happen only by initiation. But even if you wake up from waking state to Turiya, it's a great achievement. From Turiya, pushing you to Turiya Atita is too easy for me. That is simple initiation, that's all. One hug, nothing more is needed. One hug, one energization, that's it. So listen. Mucus-free diet not only brings multiple health benefits, it brings tremendous strength to your will, oneness. Anyone wants to achieve Suddhadvaita state should practice mucus-free diet, கபமில்லா உணவு, கபடமில்லா வாழ்வு, கோழையில்லா உடல், உயிர் கோழையில்லா வீரம். I guarantee you 100 times more intense power manifestation when you take mucus-free diet. சளியில்லா உணவு, உடலுக்குள் சளியை சேர்க்காத, சளி கோர்க்காத உணவு. ஆழ்ந்து புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். சளியில்லா உடல் ஞான பெருவெளியை காட்டும். பொன்னம்பலத்திருந்து என் அப்பன் எனக்கு அருளிய சத்தியத்தை எல்லாம் இன்று மின்னம்பலத்தில் ஏற்றுகின்றேன், கேட்டுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். பொன்னம்பலத்து இருந்து என் அப்பன் எனக்கு அளித்த சத்தியமெல்லாம் இன்று மின்னம்பலம் ஏற்றுகின்றேன். Please understand, mucus-free diet for a month will make you experience powerful oneness in the knowledge level, in the Shakti, power manifestation level, in Buddhi, awakening level. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, all three will intensely start manifesting when you bring mucus-free diet in your life. For people who just try to do like, let's see what Swamiji says, whether it works for me or not. That e-citizen type people. Okay, let's see how much it works. For that kind of people, I request try at least 1 month. All sincere seekers who really feel, hey, I have to do what Swamiji says. Those sincere kind of people, try for a little longer time. You will experience Kayakalpa when you make your body mucus free, toxins free. Kayakalpa happens in you. You can live long. Hey, I am going to be here in this body, operating this body, healthy, happy, living long life, kicking around. At least next 200 years. I am very clear about it. If you guys are interested in hanging around, enjoying life 200 years, next 200 years with me, then decide to receive this Kayakalpa knowledge and start living in your life. What I am talking now, the alchemistry science mapped to your biochemistry is Kayakalpa science. One of the aspect of Kayakalpa is mucus-free body. Next is detox, toxin-free body. Saliyil udalum, malamil udalum, divya sareeramagum. Saliyil udalum, malamil udalum, sanjalamil manamagum. I'll give you the science of alchemistry. Jnana rasavadam. Listen carefully. What you eat, you become that. This is the fundamental principle of alchemistry. I am not trying to say if you eat goat today, tomorrow you will become goat. No. If you eat dog, tomorrow you will become dog. No. But if you are continuously eating goat, pig, dog, all those biomemories will become your biomemory and they will interfere very strongly and influence very strongly your tendencies, attitudes, memories, action, reaction, perception, your very existence itself. That is why eat food with less biomemory practically no biomemory is air. Pranayamam. Living on pranic energy is the most beautiful way of existing. Then next, almost zero biomemory. Only the persons who are handling their biomemory gets into it. That is water. Then next is fruits, vegetables, spinach. Then next is grains. Then next is animal products like milk, honey. Then next is animal itself, the organs of the animal, flesh, all that. A-class food is pranayamam. Just through the breathing, living. Just breathing and sun rays. Sun rays also is part of the pranayama, because in all the prana kriyas, there is a very clear instruction. The place you are supposed to sit for each type of pranayama. Some pranayama, you are asked to sit in the cave. Some you are asked to sit in the open sun. Some you are asked to sit without clothes on the body. Some with clothes. So, the pranayama lifestyle considers sun rays, sunlight also as a food. The A-class food, the royal food, is prana and sunlight. Then B-level food is water. C-level food, when I say B-level, I can say water and even juices. C-level food is fruits, vegetables, spinach. D-level food is grains. Then E-level food is the animal products like milk, buttermilk, curd, honey, ghee. Then next, lowest is organs of the animal, like a flesh, which carries strong biomemory of that animal, which can influence your biomemory heavily. Be royal. Take only A level, B level, C level food. Don't be a cheap chandala. Only chandalas eat the lowest level food. People try to tell me, oh, in Vedas also there are some rituals where the rishis consumed the animal, the body parts of the animal and flesh. Hey, stop. They were powerful enough even to make the animal's biomemory into divine biomemory. And ritualistically a huge transformation has happened. The whole process is different. Don't try to compare yourself with rishis. And first of all, there is a lot of misinterpretation and manipulation in those verses when they are translated by the non-practicing Hindus and Hindu invaders. Second, that whole alchemy science is different. Don't try to compare yourself to that rishis. Then do what Shankaracharya did. He drank the molten lead and molten steel. You do that. Then you can eat the non-veg which rishis ate. All the time I get this question. Oh, Ramsaratma smoked. Your own guru used to smoke. Why are you telling us not to smoke? He never took anything other than cigarette. Very rarely he ate. I lived around him for so many years. Literally from the time I remember seeing him. Maximum I would have seen him eating 10 times. That also in the later period of his life, when Sangha grew up, when organization happened, for the sake of devotees, he used to eat. For years I lived around him. He only smoked. Rarely 2 sips of tea. You also do that? Then smoking is not a problem. If you are not able to do, then don't imitate him. follow him. Don't imitate him. Imitating is different, following is different. Follow his words. Don't try to imitate. Let me solve this issue once for all. What I am revealing is the science of alchemistry, making your body for enlightenment and power manifestation. I am not interested in wasting your time. If you want to argue with the doctor who is giving you the diet for healing your worst disease, Bhavaroga, worse than cancer, doctor doesn't have time to argue with you and convince. He can only give the truths. He can only reveal the greater science to you. So I am only going to reveal the greater science to you. All my disciples enjoy. Use this and make yourself enlightened. I also have a very powerful recipe to cleanse all the mucus you acquired in your body. In many of your internal organs, the inflammation causes multiple disorders. Like if there is an inflammation in the liver, it becomes fatty liver. If there is an inflammation in your intestine, inner layer, it becomes ulcer. Inflammation causes multiple different various diseases. I have a very powerful natural recipe to cleanse all the inflammation, mucus, kapha from your body. Just take 5 pieces of garlic and 1/4 spoon turmeric powder, all organic. 1/2 spoon jeera. I can project this recipe. I am projecting this recipe. 5 parts of garlic, 1/4 spoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon jeera. Boil in water. Crush all ingredients in mortar and pestle and drink at night. It can really detox you. I will say this is one of the nectar for Kayakalpa. Jeera is cumin seeds. Geera. Cumin seeds. I should say this is one of the nectar. Please understand. Many of our devotees may ask, garlic? Swamiji bans garlic. Listen, as a medicine you can take. Garlic and onion should not be taken as a regular food, but as a medicine you can take. Now this is for detox and for medicinal purposes. 1 month for Turyatita Samyama. When you do the mucus-free diet, take this every night. Now, you should see this satsang 2-3 times. You will understand how you make many out of you and create fear, greed, guilt, suffering, pains, and run your life drama. You terrorize yourself. Even the elephant which is chasing you, anaconda which is chasing you, dinosaur which is chasing you in your dream is you, nobody else. Swamiji, I can believe even the dinosaur, anaconda, snake which is chasing me in my dream is me. Even that I can understand logically. But how do you convince me? My wife is me. Go for mucus-free diet for 1 month, you will understand. Even the partners of your nightmare is you. Whether partners of your nightmare or partners of your wet dream, they are all extension of you. Same way in the waking state. Same way in the Turiya state. Mucus-free diet will make you understand this drama you are doing, making actually in the dream when you become multiple and empower all those multiple people and you yourself believe these multiple people are influencing you, I will call that only as the real multiple personality disorder. And when you try to do the same thing in your waking state, I will call that as a conscious multiple personality disorder. Watch this satsang multiple times, you will understand every level how when you delude yourself from the oneness, you manifest multiple and try to make your life suffering. How when you start understanding the oneness, step by step you grow knowledge, jnana, and you grow shakti, then you grow buddhi. Wake up in every level. And how this alchemy science which I am giving you, the mucus-free food will help you in raising yourself next. And how it will help you manifest powers. You will understand everything step by step. And I tell you, all the Adinavasis, Kailasavasis, if you just go for mucus-free diet, all problems inside Adina will be solved. It is internal inflammation that is responsible for your external busting. If you are using anger in your lifestyle, day-to-day life, to get what you want done, you are stupid, Chandala. You are full of inflammation inside. Go for mucus-free diet. Mucus-free diet will make anger-free management in your life. In Sangha, if somebody is screaming at you, tell them, take up mucus-free diet. mucus-free diet will make a person anger-free management. You will just know how to get what you want done through others or through you, anger-free. Mucus-free diet, anger-free life. And one more thing, when you make yourself mucus free, you become so energetic, so alive. You will be like Papa, Skandamata. She turns the whole room upside down in 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the time for her. That's it. Nothing will be in its place. And it will take 3 days for you to arrange the room again back. That high energy. Mucus-free diet will bring such high energy in you. You will be intensely workaholic. Intensely workaholic. Mucus-free diet will make all of you workaholic. So naturally you will not use anger on yourself and on others to get what you want done. When you don't use anger on you, you will not use it on others also. Your life will become anger-free. When your oneness gets broken and you go lower and lower, the lowest level of existence is anger. Mucus-free diet will raise you. By law. Now, in Kailasa, I am passing an executive order. With the blessings of Ganapati and Paramashiva and all the Kailasha's beings, anger cannot be used inside you or outside you for any purpose. All Kailasavasis, listen. See, for all the e-Kailasians, people who are in your own place, just followers or some, okay, the casual followers. For you all, this is a spiritual instruction. For all Kailasians, Adinavasis, this is law. Anger cannot be used internally towards yourself or externally towards others for any purpose, for any reason. Anger is banned. Anger has no justification. Without any justification, anger is banned. From today, it's a executive order. Past is past. From today, this is a law for all Kailasians. Spiritual advice and spiritual suggestion for all e-Kailasians. For all e-Kailasians, spiritual advice: don't use anger internally on you or on others for any purpose. For all Kailasians, Adinavasis, this is a law for you. Anger, inflammation, boiling, losing temper cannot be used internally or externally for any purpose. This is a law. Understand? Mucus-free diet will make your life Kailasa. So the essence of today's satsang is mucus-free diet will take you to Kailasa. கோழையில் வாழ்க்கை கைலாயம் கொண்டு செல்லும். So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.